In short summary, Group B has determined that Reed supermarkets should go in the direction of embracing their traditional high-scale shopping experience while continuing to offer low-cost items, all while supporting their community and customer service image. After a careful consideration and analysis, we agree with this decision to continue to exemplify a high-end supermarket option, yet disagree with the fact that deals and discounts should play a role in that plan. We recommend that Reed immediately abandon the dollar special programs in favor of alternative initiatives that will enable them to expand reach and market share, but while preserving their strong brand image through consistent brand positioning. Our proposed value-add alternatives include both grocery delivery and a more dramatic increase in private label inventory. Both proposed ventures would help combat market share issues brought about by consumer behavior trends and the competitive environment in Columbus. Additionally, this will reinforce Reed's brand image as high-end, high-value, and irreplaceable for those who favor quality over price. In their analysis, Group B recommended offering discounts and specials, such as their everyday deals, dollar discount shelves, and a buy-one-get-one-free program as solutions to win back consumers who are choosing other low-cost alternatives. Meanwhile, they're recommending improving customer service and loyal customer offerings to gain market share back from high-end competitors. According to a survey of Reed customers, perceived value has been declining while perceived price has been increasing. This is in part because these lower-priced items create comparisons with low-end competitors such as Dollar General, thus weakening the high-end nature of the Reed brand. Consumer buying behavior is shifting away from once-a-week trips to the grocery store, with the average household making 2.1 weekly grocery trips, and 70% of people surveyed say they rely solely on small fill-up trips of 11 items or less. This, coupled with the close proximity of stores to residences, decreases customer loyalty and favors the small, more convenient dollar stores. Offering a convenient way for consumers to get high-quality groceries from Reed while remaining at home offers a distinct competitive advantage that can pull away market share from low-cost competitors. In turn, the returned focus on quality over price helps to reaffirm the high-end market position over Whole Foods. In addition, joining in on the industry trend of moving to private label products, 70% of the current inventory is at the moment, Reed will have another opportunity to improve margins and revenue while being able to add to their high-end brand promotion strategy on the private label packaging.
In Group B's presentation, they're planning to meet the CEO's goal of increasing the market share to 2% while distracting consumers from negative growth competitors, recovering former customers lost during the economic recession, increasing one-stop shopping consumer buying, and slowing growth competitors from shrinking companies like Delfina. Through the use of this strategy, they projected sales of $774.6 million in 2011. Group C arrived at a similar conclusion. We believe that most importantly, we must protect the integrity of the Reed brand and recover customers lost during the recession by steering away from discounts and value-added offerings. We believe sales can be increased at a minimum of 2% and a maximum of 5% using our strategy of offering value-added services and increasing private labeling. Using this strategy, we reached a more conservative figure of sales reaching at a minimum of 673 in 2011. As previously mentioned, Group B projected sales of $774.6 million with an increase in cost of goods sold to adjust for the increase from sales from their strategy of recovering customers lost during the recession and customers from shrinking competitors through value products. Group B was able to reduce their marketing budget by focusing more on grassroots and guerrilla marketing campaigns. By increasing sales and reducing some of their expenses, they projected an operating profit of $23.5 million, up from $13.9 million in 2010. We arrived at a different conclusion. By focusing more on private labeling, Reed was able to significantly reduce the cost of goods sold, thus increasing the gross margin to what we project at a minimum a gross margin of $161.6 million and a best case of $173.3 million. As a result of the value-added services to include delivery, we project a slight increase in payroll, taxes, benefits, advertising, supplies, and maintenance costs. Even with these additional expenses, we project at a minimum profits to rise to a minimum of $23.2 million and at a best case of $31.3 million in 2011.
Group B mentioned that their threats included competition from supermarkets or new market entrants and pressure on prices. Similarly, our proposed solution has a few risks and assumptions as well. First, one of the biggest risks we will face is losing customers favoring the Dollar Special program. On a typical week, 4% of the sales are items on this program. Another risk is if the home delivery option phases out or dies down too quickly. This would cause an expenditure problem due to the added cost for delivery, the increase in payroll or salary hike, and advertising and maintenance costs. On the contrary, we're making a few assumptions with our solution as well. We are assuming 1. That another recession is not likely to happen sometime soon and the economy will keep growing back. 2. Consumers would want their food to be delivered home. They would be okay with not handpicking the items themselves. 3. Consumer preference for organic foods will not change over time. And 4. Consumers would be okay with the higher price if food is being delivered straight to their doorstep. So in conclusion, similar to Group B's analysis, we also believe that Reed should introduce alternate options such as grocery delivery. We also recommend that Reed abandons the Dollar Special program and does a dramatic increase in private label inventory. This would combat market share issues due to the consumer behavior trend and elevate brand image as high-end and high quality. As previously mentioned, doing so would also enable Reed to increase gross margin to anywhere between $161.6 million to $173.3 million, with an overall increase in profit between $23.2 million to $31.3 million. Thank you for viewing our presentation.